Before the Kardashians, before Paris Hilton, there were two sisters who took the world by storm. Dazzling high society with their looks, their talent, and their scandalous love lives. They weren't just famous, they were a phenomenon. This is the story of the Dolly Sisters. Born in Hungary in 1892, Rosie and Jenny Dolly were identical twins who were destined for the spotlight. By the time they hit their teens, they were already conquering the American vaudeville circuit. With their perfectly synchronized dance moves, stunning beauty, and overflowing charisma, they were unstoppable. They were the talk of New York, the toast of Paris, the stars of the Ziegfeld Follies. They were so successful, and so notorious for their relationships with incredibly wealthy men, that the press gave them a nickname, the $1 Million Dollies. They dripped in diamonds, draped themselves in furs, and gambled away fortunes in the casinos of Monte Carlo without batting an eyelash. Their private lives were a whirlwind of high-stakes romance and drama. Rosie was married 3 times, but it was Jenny whose love life truly read like a Hollywood script. Jenny had a string of very public, very glamorous affairs. One of her most devoted admirers was the department store magnate Harry Selfridge. He showered her with gifts, paid off her massive gambling debts, and in 1933 he made her an offer she couldn't refuse, $10 million to marry him. In today's money, that's nearly $250 million, but Jenny was torn. She also had a passionate affair with a dashing French pilot named Max Constant. Before giving Selfridge her final answer, she decided to take one last holiday with Max. It was a decision that would change her life forever. While driving back to Paris, Max lost control of their sports car. The crash was horrific. Jenny's injuries were catastrophic. Her stomach was literally pushed into her lung cavity. She spent years in and out of hospitals, enduring dozens of painful operations and plastic surgeries to try and reconstruct her face and body. The physical pain was immense, but the emotional toll was even greater. Jenny sold off her legendary jewelry collection to pay for her medical bills, but the money couldn't fix the deep depression that had taken hold. The vibrant, dazzling star was gone, replaced by a woman haunted by her reflection and chronic pain. In 1941, at the age of just 48, Jenny Dolly took her own life. Her twin Rosie retreated from the world after Jenny's death. She had lost her other half. For nearly 30 years, she lived a quiet, secluded life, a shadow of her former glamorous self. In 1970, she died of a heart attack. The Dolly sisters burned brighter than almost anyone in their time, a dazzling flame of talent and beauty. But their story is a tragic reminder that sometimes the brightest lights can cast the darkest shadows.